I'm not trying to be long-winded because sometimes I get into a long-winded situation and rant. But okay, God rest his soul of Nolan Wells. His funeral was today. God rest his soul also Lorenzo Sagado Arroyo. Orojo. Okay. And we were talking about Nolan Wells today. I'm sick of y'all comparing his situation with Emmett Till. And y'all keep talking about this. He go hang around with white people. First off, the two other guys in that picture are white, or should I say, have ancient black blood. Talking about the Italian one, Pitalo. Okay. And actually, when something happened to Italians too, I'm gonna do a story about that too, but we don't have time. Long time ago, because some of these people don't know the history. But the other guy, Erick Alcantara, he's Hispanic. He's part Hispanic. He's not a full white. So that counts the art right there. Emmett Till, the lady, the bitch, talking about Carolyn Bryant, the bitch, white racist, Karen bitch. She admitted while she was dying that she made the story up. Okay, that Emmett Till did not even whistle at her. And then you gonna see and compare Nolan Wells to Emmett Till. Excuse me. First of all, and I know one of the former mayors of those small towns, the dark skinned brother, Heota, his stepdad was the one that told Carolyn Bryant's husband, the white man, to where he was located. So when y'all compare this to apples and oranges, okay? Nolan Wells went on a trip with mostly white people, a few African-descended people. Tristan, the ghetto name with a white mama, part black, him, and then you have Erick Alcantara, who's not fully white, who's Hispanic. And Nolan Wells is mixed, okay? Was mixed, excuse me. So stop comparing. Yes, Emmett Till had a race because he was light skin tone. He was not dark skin, and you comparing two different stories that got nothing to do with each other. Yes, it's in the South, but it's people of color who are in this thing. And yes, you can probably say the dark skinned man that told on Emmett Till, who was one of the former mayor's stepfather, okay? And he had to apologize as the stepson of that man, to apologize to someone on YouTube. The story, y'all, stop. Emmett Till story is not Nolan Wells' story. And this I'm going to tell this African people talking about, that's what you mean white people. Excuse me. I'm a cuss and say the N-word. If Nolan were hanging in the hood with a bunch of dumbass niggas who like the people that killed Kanika Jenkins and kill what's the name, Shaquille O'Neal, what you gonna say then? Y'all get on my nerve with that shit. You wanna sit here and talk about that white people are bad. We got people. First off, none of us are full black. We are part black, white, and native. We come in different hair textures and skin tones. We're not no full Africans. What make you black in race is an African blood. And we don't have pure African blood. We are part black people. We part white and native. That's our family tree. Our parents are not pure blacks. If they have other races in their ancestors, the dick and pussy of them different races create their ass too. So I'm sick of this shit. Y'all some dumb, stupid motherfuckers time comparing Emmett Till's situation with Nolan Wells. And I bet you some of you people who actually doing that bullshit will be the ones who backstab a brother or sister and then blame it on the white man or threaten nobody, not a shit snitch on nobody. Because I said this goes on in the hood. What them group of people did to him in that island, which I think is also Santan sacrifice. I don't think, because y'all forget it. You got people practicing the pagan religions, the the Norse religions. Okay, doing rituals, and actually some of these cults do rituals on holidays. Y'all don't even know, because I'm looking on an esoteric level. Because people say it's not racial, they're not paid to say shit. The people using code switching word like it's not racial, but it's something else deeper. And you in small towns, And it's occult people, Masons, a bunch of Masons, Eastern Star, all that go on. You're not even looking in that. I'm in that level. Because y'all don't understand, even the Charles Manson situation, they were trying to make it racial, saying it was Black Panthers that killed Sharon Tate. And she was saying this too, so was Jason Breen, who was Sammy Davis Jr.'s hairstylist, okay? But Charles Manson was a Satanist too, his cult was. He used to go to the mountains in California and do all-time rituals and shit. And they were trying to get the race war going on so they make a sacrifice, but unfortunately it backfired and they found it was his ass doing this situation. So that's the problem. I say that y'all stop with the race shit. Unless you got facts of these folks being racist, and it has nothing to do with Emmett Till, okay? Because Emmett Till went to the store where the white woman worked at. And she admitted, he didn't even whistle at her. He didn't even holler at her. That was her just being a lie-ass bitch. Nolan Wells went to an island with a group of mostly white people with a few mixed folks, Black identified folks, part Hispanic white folks, a tragic mulatto involved in it too. That nigga. Tristan, I said what I said with the ghetto name. Because when soon he said we went to the, I know the fact that he has to do with it. He went arguing by a phone. Now I'm hearing two different contradictions. Javion, the other brother that was there, he said that they put the phone in a glove compartment of the doggone boat. And then so my question is, they all knew what was going on. They must have, if it ain't racial, and y'all know we live in spiritual warfare, all these celebrities practice witchcraft, voodoo, this Satanism, Odin, Valhalla, that is in the white supremacist gangs, okay, the Norse religion before Christianity took over Europe, okay, half y'all dumb. People are practicing stuff, Masons, Eastern Star. We got people in secret organizations, and I believe that if it wasn't racial, they were doing a sacrifice on this man, okay? Because y'all know in small towns, a lot of these old warlocks and witches and covens have their own little stuff going on, and people are scared to say something because scared of retaliation. So they got folks in law enforcement involved. They got folks in judicial powers involved to keep the situation going on and keep it hush-hush. Y'all get on my nerve. Y'all don't do no research other than race, but I bet you who keep comparing and trying to say, that's what you get for hanging with the white folks. You one of them niggas that backstab a brother, kill a sister in the hood, sell dope, helping the white racist man do his dirty work, okay? Because if you had any intelligence, enemies come in all colors. It can be your own damn mama as your enemy. And trust me, I know that for experience. Okay? Y'all get on my nerve with that shit. It gets on my nerves. Stop comparing Nolan Wells with Emmett Till. Emmett Till went to the store with his friend, and that bitch, that old white racist bitch, lied, and she said he even flirt with her. Didn't whistle at her. She's made a story on her little deathbed. Okay? So that has nothing to do with Emmett Till. Stop. Shit, not even the dude on a damn boat with all that white. The Erick Alcantara, he part Hispanic. He better be careful with that fucking last name. And I got Hispanic, gave me to the we saying Spanish in my blood. I'm not messing with people ever. But with that last name, Alcantara and Trump, thank you. What happened here in Houston with Loretta, you better watch it. You might have a karma at your bitch ass Erick Alcantara. And you nigga, talking about what's his name? Chavante, well, your damn name is Shepherd, who hide like a bitch. You knew what's going on. That's your best friend. And his mama talking about said your ass never been in a damn house, and she didn't know a damn thing about your bitch ass. You know what happened. We didn't want to see Nolan die. Yeah, you were doing a fucking ritual, in my opinion, because I wasn't there, but I believe because I see so many patterns of this shit. You read so much case about spiritual warfare and people doing witchcraft and Satanism, voodoo, and rituals and shit. It's a pattern. It's very common. Y'all don't realize that. Half of these murder cases, some of these laws, some of them involve in that shit. Some of these laws involve in that witch and that demonic shit. That's why they covered it up. Look what happened to Kanika Jenkins in Chicago. They knew what happened to her. And who they got? Who they got to do the crime? Some niggas to kill Kanika Jenkins. I ain't saying no brothers and sisters. They ain't no brothers and sisters. Because if you're a true brother, you would have your heart to kill another brother and sister. Only time you try to take someone's life is self-damn defense. But y'all sitting here trying to, they were trying to get some organ and harvesting money. Thank you. And I believe if Nolan Wells, if the autopsy come out that his body was contaminated, like what happened to Celeste's case in Los Angeles with David, it's organ harvesting. Organ harvesting. That's what's going on. And the reason why it pissed me off because there was a brother 4 years ago. He was a rapper on the side. Not no gangster rapper. He was like one of those political type rappers. Kind of like Lupe Velasco type person. And what's that Blasian dude? Kid Cudi type rapper and Chance the Rapper type. Yeah, he was in the real estate professional brother, not no thug. Well, and there wasn't no niggas on the street. It was two niggas, one dark and one high yellow. Light-skinned nigga and dark-skinned set this brother up. They both were doing real estate, doing scams. They had college. They went to school together, went to HBU college and all that other shit. Them two niggas set this man up. So when I was in a conversation talking about back to 2022, I said it must be some organ harvest. One of them said, "You right? It was organ harvest." Thank you. So my question is, y'all ask, is these people out here trying to collect organs, and yeah, they might have money, but they're trying to get extra money. Because my thing is, the autopsy come out and said that Nolan Wells' body was decapitated, like what happened to Celeste Hernandez. That's organ harvest. When they take your body apart and cut it up, they trying to sell them organs. They trying to sell organs because it's money in there. You know what I'm saying? You got these people flashing money. They ain't selling no dope. I mean, you got legit money going on, but some of these people ain't got legit money. They don't. They side hustle is befriending somebody, take them to a vulnerable place, then take their life, take their organs, and sell it to a corrupt doctor. And these wealthy people get the organs and they get money. And sometimes when I see people flashing their money, because I would never flash my money on social media, because that's how you get robbed. That's their side hustle. They don't have a legit job going on. They got a legit career going on, and they got some other side hustle trying to take people's organs. And remember, it was during 4th of July. So, that's what I'm saying. And I question that island. Besides being a resort, whatever it is, I believe that Horn Island is a demonic island. That's some place where they do some rituals. And I guess knowing and I know about that. And they had already planned. If it's not racial, because you have people of color involved. You look at Tristan, whatever his damn name is, that ghetto name with a white mama, his ass, and you can see Erick Alcantara is Hispanic. He ain't no full-blown white boy. Somebody is Mexican, Cuban, Dominican, Puerto Rican, Salvadoran, Guatemala. And in them countries, there's Spaniard, Native, and what? And black mixture. Thank you. He better be careful over here. Say that brother of that Blasian brother up. He gonna be with that last name. Better be careful. And his friend get out name to Jacinta, whatever damn. God, dog. A white woman named his child with that damn ghetto name. The part black son of hers. His ass better be careful too. Cause one thing, the white boys that was involved in this case, in my opinion, that happened Nolan, they gonna throw them two on the bus. The part black, the ghetto name, and the part Hispanic that was sitting right next to Nolan Wells, who's trying to pass for white with a Spanish last name. You ain't no full-blown Spaniard and miss a damn sippy. You 9-10 Mexican, Cuban, Dominican, Salvador. Hope you ain't Spanish Creole. Not my Spanish like in Louisiana, because we right there in Louisiana. Okay. But you Spanish Creole, I hope we're not cousins, because I hope we got a Real in your family tree, because I have Real. My fucking grandma was a black Spanish Creole, Real on my mama's side. But Alcantara, with that damn last name, you don't want ice come at your ass, and you nigga, you might not look like a full-blown black person with that loose curly dappy ass hair and high yellow bright skin. You involved in that shit. Talking about Jacinta, Devontae, whatever, Travius Shepherd, whatever your fucking ghetto hood, red hood name. That white mama gave his a ghetto name. I never heard a name like that. Tristan. I said I never heard a name like that. It's the first time me hearing that name. Tristan. That's how I want them ghetto name. You know, like Quisha, Ika, Edika, Mika for females. Okay. Lucky if he wasn't born a female, it'd be Trishisha, Chakisha, Isha, Ika, Mika, Tika. I said, well, Ika, Misha, Ika, Isha. Yeah, I said Isha, Mika, Tika. Shit. So I guess she was trying to get with the brothers, and a bunch of Confederate motherfuckers down there. Then the reason I'm looking at the part black dude, that nigga who said he want to see the brother, the Blasian brother die. His uncle was on a boat who don't want to be identified about a phone. See, I believe the uncle involved. I mean that means the white. They had to be the white woman's brother. Her brother probably involved too. Who don't want to be identified on People, it was not People magazine or either Rolling Stone, one of them damn magazines. Talking about he getting death threats because you didn't think this murder go viral. Y'all probably did a bunch of rituals to a bunch of people on that damn island. I'm not for real. I believe they keep saying it's not racial. I'm looking at it in a spiritual, satanic, occult practice. I believe if it ain't racial, they went to the island to do a sacrifice on Forge, a sacrifice. What the sacrifice is bad because they was trying to get some Baal, Moloch, one of them damn fake deities. I ain't trying to say God name in vain, but them fake gods. Yeah, trying to get the power from them, and probably I guess the fake demon god told them they'll get some money in this sacrifice. Well, it backfired, and the real God exposed it. Thank you. Okay, because I'm looking at on the extra when people in small towns, it's witches in small towns, it's warlocks, there are sorcerers in there. They didn't go to church. Some of them pastors. Some of them priests. They tell you don't do that stuff. It's against God, only one God. But they be lying behind closed doors. And they be doing all type of stuff. You don't know these people. Then they belong to Masonic lodges and Eastern stars. You know, if you're a third degree man, you'd believe that Lucifer is the light. They in the South, heavy in the South. Why you think all them bad cops go on there besides the private prison pays money? Have them in about that demon, they spirit, they gonna want to police force acting a damn fool in the streets because that's a demon. That's not no godly spirit, that's a demon. That's why I believe if it ain't racial, it was a satanic sacrifice they knew to go on that island, and they probably have traditions every freaking year in 4th of July and probably other holidays to do the satanic work on whoever they have an issue with. Or they're trying to get some organs to go sell, because they do that too. Not only do a ritual, but they also know they fake deity will send somebody to get the organ and get the money. And they get paid. Y'all don't know. Y'all keep talking about that racial shit. Stop comparing Nolan Wells to Emmett Till. Emmett Till went to the store and some racist bitch, thought hoe, ugly bitch, white supremacist bitch. She was the one that lied. She admitted on her fucking deathbed that he didn't even whistle at her. He didn't even see going to the store. She's made a story up. Yeah, to get her husband, and then, hold on, the husband didn't know where Emmett Till was staying. Who told the husband? A nigga, not no brother, a nigga told Carolyn Bryant's husband where Emmett Till was located. I said, not no brother, a nigga. Y'all get on my nerve with that shit. Y'all get on my nerves. Stop comparing this man to Emmett Till. Emmett Till did not go with some white friends and some part white, black, and part white Hispanic friends on a boat trip. Okay? On an island. Okay? There's two different scenarios. And you was talking, he's up hanging with them white people. If he was in the hood, the white man's niggas of different shade heads out there selling dope, doing a poison, witchcraft for the CIA, hurting their own people. This man would end up dead too. If he was Kanika Jenkins, end up dead too. Get on my nerves. This is telling you, regardless of race, like the song "What About Your Friends" with TLC, where they stand your ground. Not everybody's your friend, no matter what their race is. And trust me, being bullied by folks at school, I know that. Okay? That's why I'm very picky about who I'm friends with. Not everybody's your friend. Trust me. Okay? And even though they treat you with respect, I have sometimes oh Lord, I have a habit of that too. When someone treats me with respect, oh, they're my friend. They could be doing it as a play, act, and then they put you in the wrong place and start. And let me tell you something. Who did that shit? Yolanda Salazar took what happened to Selena, because when she didn't get her parole, she started saying Selena was aggressive towards her, and she caused herself to die. Meaning that they got an argument, Selena react to the argument before she put a gun out on Selena. Talking about back in '95, Selena did a bad ass, the Tahana singer. Okay? So she knew what she was doing, y'all. Be careful, them friends, to be nice and smile in your face, and they lure you to an unknown spot, and next thing they want to cause an argument with you. And you're like, what are you talking about? And you react to the argument, and they can tell law enforcement, I feel threatened. No. Oh, baby, I know that gang. Gotta know these games. Gotta know these games. He be playing. You have to be smart. And I know I've been cussed, but the Bible said people suffer like an orange, but know these games, baby. Shit. Okay, I'm gonna let this go. I'm tired, because y'all get on my nerve with trying to compare this man to Emmett Till. Stop comparing it to Emmett Till, please. No. Emmett Till went to the store with his cousin. Some old racist thought bitch, ugly hoe, lied and said Emmett Till whistled at her when he never did. He didn't communicate with her. She was trying to find just to kill the N word and call him to that. That was her little thing. Now her bitch ass dead. But she knew that she not gonna go to heaven, because Lord don't go to heaven in Matthew 7. Okay, we say God's your Savior. Lord will go to heaven. I walk tall, and I ain't pray my own doggone self. In Matthew 7, thank you. She thought because she knew that the headmaster in heaven won't let that slide. Her guilt comes to eat her up. Okay? And like I said, if you know the story, it was a nigga. It was a nigga that went and told her white husband where Emmett Till was located. Make that make sense, baby. Just like what happened to Martin King. You had them two fake preachers, Jesse Jackson and Sam Collins, Billy Collins, whatever. They lured Martin King in their hotel. They knew them white people gonna shoot him from their window. Okay? What happened to Malcolm X? Who shot a bunch of niggas that was paid by the Ku Klux Klan and those in Islam for NYPD? It was all set up for the NYPD to set up. They all were conspired with Lashma and H. Hunt and my two white cousins, Nixon, which is my ninth cousin, or my fifth grandfather who white, and 10th cousin is President Johnson, LBJ. And LBJ was a Klansman. Okay, a lot of folks not know that. Okay, please stop mixing this thing.